So in the previous video, we saw what happens when we have unbalanced delta to line currents. In this video, I'll just shortly talk about the situation where we have unbalanced Y systems. So I have two cases here. So we have unbalanced Y system. In this case, to demonstrate that we're just assuming the line to neutral impedances are not equal. So to the left side, we're assuming the neutral is floating. It's not connected to ground. So in this case, what happens is, so the line to line voltage will always be zero, regardless of balanced, unbalanced, and neutral, having the neutral or not having the neutral. So that's kind of, actually, let me do a comparison. So here is the neutral is not brought out, and to the right side you have a neutral. So the line-to-line voltages will always be zero regardless, but the line to neutral voltages, if you have unbalanced conditions and the neutral is not grounded, the line to neutral voltages from A to N, B to N, C to N will not be equal. However, if that neutral is connected to ground, the line to neutral voltages will be equal. Then the currents, the sum, so when the neutral is not brought out, the sum, because currents will, if you do KCL around the neutral node, the sum of the currents will be zero, because the current has nowhere to go. But here, if you do KCL around the neutral point, the currents will flow through the sum of the currents will flow through the neutral. And in this case, the neutral or the sum of the currents will not be zero. So the neutral will actually see some current. Any unbalance will have to go through the neutral. And what would cause unbalance? Like the load is not unbalanced, line impedances are not balanced, they're not equal. If you have a ground fault, like a line to ground fault, so like a line to ground fault will cause unbalance. Line to ground will cause unbalance, or just line to line, by itself will cause unbalance. So any unbalance will have to go through the neutral. And that's why the neutral wire is very important to size, properly. Typically at a very minimum size it like at least twice the phase conductor, Otherwise it's going to be, it could overheat, and be damaged if unbalanced situation is sustained for a long duration. And in a previous video, I talked about what happens when the neutral is not grounded, and they're unbalanced situations, you will have neutral shift or displacement. If you have a balanced situation, this neutral, if I call that Vn voltage, will be 0 volts under balanced situations. However, if you have an unbalanced conditions, the neutral voltage will be 0. And I would recommend watching that video on neutral shift or neutral displacement. So it's very important to make sure you handle the neutral properly. If you do not have a neutral connected to ground, you have to worry about neutral shift under unbalanced conditions. If you have a neutral that's connected to ground, you have to make sure the neutral conductor is sized properly, because any unbalanced current will have to flow through the neutral. Thank you and have a great day.